return. Everything's open game and no time to waste. Banning time has already started, and we start with a ban in this case for IZI DREAM, banning arrow pipes. We're not getting arrow pipes, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to be that guy, but arrow pipes ain't happening. Gyroscope, ain't happening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. And here we go. So it is EXALTY to pick. Where do we get it? Just Rage next match, we might get arrow pipes or gyroscope. But for now, same map,
just
same pool. But given what we've had before, I think we're fine with this map pick so far. But so far, Red Team is giving a bit of thought into their pick at the moment. Red Team, of course, being EXALTY. So interesting here.
And we're behind by 15 minutes, right? So it's at the same time. That's crazy. You've had more than 15 minutes to think about it. Slowdown is your first pick here. And that is quite the risk management game there on the first map. Freestyle follows us up afterwards. That identity can be brutal, but it's also a great place for comebacks as far as identities go. It's not really about the fails. It's more so about slight little slowdowns, right? It's about risking it as much as possible. And so you can gain 1 to 2 tenths off of everyone if you do the perfect line on that freestyle identity. Third map upcoming here. Again, they're just taking their time, right? They're really thinking about it.
It's either they're not having the confidence in their picks, or they're not really comfortable with what IZI DREAM have been picking. Reps is the third pick. What is IZI DREAM? Is it going to be insta-pick, slipping slides? IZI DREAM very confident currently with their picks, and either they're having a very delayed conversation on TeamSpeak or Discord, wherever they're talking between Link and MiQuattro, but they're taking their sweet time here. I'm sure the production of Trackmania World Tour is not liking this. They would love to have it chip-chop. Here we go. But back and forth is fixed. What will be the sixth map? Agility Dash is sixth map. Parkour is seventh. And Flip of Faith. We have the same thing again. No arrow pipes, no flip of faith, no gyroscope. Ladies and gentlemen, who cursed the picks and bans? Come on,
you know what's the worst part?
Who was it?
Because flip of faith, right? Is that the third time that it gets left as the last potential map and it doesn't get picked? That's 3 coin flips that it loses, right? A flip of faith. Yeah, if your faith in flip not getting picked, right? That's 3 times in a row flip of faith does not get picked as the last map, and that's close, right? But parkour again is what gets picked as our last map. We saw what it did to our last match. Can it bring as much excitement if we go back there again?
Oh, God forbid. We've had such a storms of games at the moment, and given what map pack we have at the moment, I feel like we have another thriller. Of course, if you don't know who the players are, actually, a bit of an introduction as well, just to, in the meantime, while we have a quick warm-up, it will be starting in a moment, but I'll give you a quick introduction. Link and MiQuattro were actually qualified for the Grand League if it was the old system. But of course, given the new format, the teams were changed, so they teamed up together under EXALTY. So definitely very experienced players put together. We go on Slowdown. And IZI DREAM has Coco as well, a person who's had experience in the TMCL circuit as well. So all of these players know exactly what they're getting themselves into. But with IZI DREAM, Coco and Worker, EXALTY, Link, TM, and MiQuattro, what will persevere? I will say Link and MiQuattro more consistency, and I feel like Coco and Worker are going to be more of the pace variant. Which one will prevail? As of course, we get to see some interesting match for Slowdown. Again, technical map. Something I think MiQuattro and Link are very happy to take as their first map. It was their pick. And here we go. First round of the match between IZI DREAM and EXALTY. Worker and Coco versus MiQuattro and Link. Let's see how we do. Start is pretty equal. Worker falls behind a bit, but of course, start is anybody's game. But as soon as I say that, Worker makes a touch on the wall, giving all of the work to Coco in this case. So let's see, can he pull off the draw save in this case, as Link and MiQuattro are hot on his tail. Go further into the map. Remember, Slowdown is not a long map. Blink and you miss it, and we will be at the identity in just a moment. A dirt section here, and we get to see currently EXALTY in a comfortable lead. So Coco has to push a bit to deny the ace by EXALTY, and here is the identity. first section in this case. Well done, and McQuattro makes the first mistake. Coco has every chance to deny Link. They're neck and neck. Coco with a bit more speed. Link goes with a wider line with more speed. It's neck and neck. We'll get it. 7,000 of a second, Quantum. We're going the long distance, aren't we? And I know it's the first round, but it's 2-1, 7,000, and is the difference. And with that mistake by McQuattro, Worker actually sneaks in a victory. I didn't even notice that.
You didn't even notice, right? Because EXALTY were up in an ace formation, right? They should be up 3-0 right now. But McQuattro flying through the first hump of the identity, and I mean, getting second place for Link, sure, it's good enough to not get aced yourself, but man, you were in ace formation, you get sniped by Coco, and Worker comes in third. It's very, very rough if you're EXALTY right now off of that first round, and it's everything you've dreamed of if you're EZI Dream. As the second round is underway, Link, again, big lead, 0.2 of a second over everyone else. McQuattro overtakes for second place, as Coco right now tries to keep it together, tries to get himself back into winning position, but all he gets is airplane mode, as EXALTY are again in ace formation. This time, though, it's not McQuattro who's made the mistake. It was in behind, as EZI Dream come behind third and fourth. They get aced, but it was relatively close, even though the round itself was relatively slow.
Yeah, indeed, and actually it was if you paid very close attention, Worker and Coco were very far behind, actually. They made early mistakes, and Link and McQuattro were in a comfortable lead. But I think they made a call, okay, we're ahead this much, okay, we can make it a bit more safer, but Coco was drawing them in bit by bit, and all of that lead went into absolutely nothing. But we find Worker again behind on the map, and it's not a good side if it is your pick. So Coco again needed to clutch on the map to not allow EXALTY to extend their lead. A good inside turn by Coco, and we get that final drift as we go into the identity again. Coco going for the wider line. Here we go, and he saves it, but it's not really what you want. Coco can get ahead of Link, and Link is absolutely out of it, and it's a draw for EZI Dream in this case. I will say for EZI Dream because Link had the opportunity to take the victory here, but it's a draw, and it's still a 2-point lead.
Man, that is a rough round. That is much faster, though, from practically everyone. As you said, right, they really saved it in round number 2, where they just said, okay, we have a big lead, right? Let's slow down and make sure that we keep it together here, keep it intact as we go on. It's now 5-3 in favor of EXALTY, but that could all but equal itself out if EZI Dream do get 2 wins in a row, or if they ace once and then lose a round, it would be a tie game once again. Though this round would not bring us to a tie no matter what happens. It could still be a draw and bring us to a 6-4 scoreline, though. This round could be a draw, as Coco currently is in the lead. McQuattro is in second position. You got Worker, who's currently in third, though, fighting with Link for that last position. That's actually a really important position, too, because Coco and McQuattro are side by side practically. Link gets himself up into third for sure, and McQuattro and Link, both of them! Oh, no, that's an ace!
Oh, my God.
That's huge.
That was the... that is a synced. They went exactly the same way out, just pushing a bit too much on the jump. It's so deceivingly. You feel like you have the grip, you want to press the accelerate too early, and then you fly into the crowd. Hopefully the spectators are fine. No spectators were hurt in the making of this Trackmania World Tour, as we see another early mistake by EZI Dream. This seems to be the motto for every round. EZI Dream falling behind early, at least one of the members, and EXALTY just keeping it too safe. They need to start pushing, but then again, we just saw the previous round. They went for a bit of risk, and they both made a mistake, so where do you go? And as we see, Link is nowhere to be seen with a mistake, and now McQuattro, the Finn, holding the line. Will he stay as stone cold as the Finns are known for, or will the nerves get to him? Easy goes, so first part of the part goes down. McQuattro keeps the lead. Worker is there. It's a very close round. They're neck and neck. Worker takes over, and it's a victory for IZI DREAM, increasing the lead to now being, in this case, over 8-6. Now it's 2 points. It's not looking good for EXALTY, and it hasn't been looking good in the last few rounds. Quantum, I'm not really confident now.
Oh, you might not be confident, but I am. Listen, all you need if you are EXALTY is 2-round wins in a row and we're off to overtime, right? If you ace once, that's it. But right now, they're risking a little bit too much on the identity, and the times where they don't risk enough, right, is when they get overtaken. And so at this point, they need to find a fine line between risking enough that they gain speed and keep up with Coco and Worker in the identity, and not risk too much that they go off flying like airplanes. As Coco and Link, they both sign themselves, but Quattro takes a massive lead now. He's over everyone by half a second now. Worker, he can keep it together and get second place. They'd at least get 1 point here, but if this draws, this could be too little too late. If you are EXALTY, you need to keep it together here if you're Quattro. No mistakes. Very well done. Coco, where are you? You are going to get second, third. That's an draw. It's 9-7, and now the only way for EXALTY to win is an ace. Right? Because they did not win this round, they're not behind by 1 point. A win does not get them in the realm of a vicinity of a draw. They must ace.
Yeah, and 9-7, the most dreaded scoreline of them all if you're in IZI DREAM position. Yeah, we've said it already before. You only need 1 point. How hard can it be? Yes, it can be very hard. You can lose a track like that. Currently, at least, as we look, Quattro is in the mix. Everybody is still together, so, ladies and gentlemen, unless some mistakes happen here, we are looking at an EXALTY ace. But it's so close, and we know that EXALTY is prone to saving the identity. Who has the bigger cojones? So here we go. First part, Link and Quattro doing it good. They are in the lead, but Worker showing off the speed, showing off the pace, and exactly what is needed. It's so close to 3,500 separating them, but Worker snatching the victory right in front of EXALTY, and that is a very sour loss. I feel like only few tenths from a victory. That is heart-wrenching for EXALTY.
I mean, if you're EXALTY, right, you have no one to blame but yourself, right, as well. You had so many situations where you should have won the round at least, right? But you lose points to the opposing team, and the identity, again, you're in an ace formation. You're ahead by over 2 tenths. Where do you lose out here that everyone was so close and you lose by 11 milliseconds, right? That's 11 milliseconds. It's not much, right? And they just lose by that little bit. And of course they'll kick themselves. Oh, we could have won that last round, but it all came down to that last round because of mistakes that happened earlier on. Now we're on to track number 2, and with IZI DREAM up 1-0 in terms of maps, EXALTY, I think they need a kick in the rear here. They definitely need to kick it up into higher gear, because if IZI DREAM here win this second map, this could all be over really quickly.
Yeah, and to keep in mind, this is IZI DREAM's pick. So they are supposed to be good. So this is a potential for IZI DREAM's 2-0, and EXALTY, especially looking at now, they are in contention, but it's very promising signs for IZI DREAM in this case. They are 1 and 2 as we go into the identity. I do believe everybody keeps their gear as needed. Maybe a bit of a... Oh, but everybody clips! Everybody clips the identity, so now who can save the end? Let's see. Link gets it. Quattro gets it, but it's a draw. And even when everybody makes a mistake, well, it's a draw at the end. And that's what we have been saying on Freestyle. That clip is so annoying to get, but it's such a fine margin there. Just a millisecond late of a flick. Your back wheel or your front wheel can clip the front of the block and it's over. And you are so slow. But in this case, a bit fortunate for both teams that it ends in a draw. but it could have been a lot worse, I feel like.
But you need to risk it, right? Because if you don't, you lose 1, 2, 3 tenths, right? For each time you jump. If someone fully risks it and get it perfectly, that's Coco! That's completely out. That was looking very, very close there, but the closer he got to that block, the more we knew, yeah, he was gonna hit it. And so he's behind by 3 seconds now as Worker needs to pull himself up into first if he wants to at least draw here and keep the game tied up. McQuattro and Link right behind him. McQuattro a little bit behind now, about half a second behind on Link and Worker as both Frenchmen work into this identity. Who gets the better of the first jumps? It's Worker. Link has a little bit of a labored jump. Let's see if he can get it back here on the second one. No, Worker has it perfectly, and Link will clip it again. It's another draw as McQuattro comes in third. Coco comes in fourth. With that big mistake he did earlier on, maybe he could have been in the running for this one, but that one's a bit rough.
Yeah, and hopefully we won't be. Oh, and McQuattro with an early mistake, wet wheels, and absolutely out of it. And yet again, freestyle seems to be just, hey dude, I made a mistake, can you clutch please? It's just the map for it. Like Challenger constantly has these situations where other teammate has to clutch it to at least salvage a draw, and it's the man itself, Link, in front at the moment, in a good position to do so. But are we going into a draw fiesta, or will IZI DREAM be able to take advantage of a McQuattro mistake, which you don't see that often? A very consistent player usually, but Link, I do believe he clips, but I think he just saves enough. But those nose slides are disgusting by Worker, and Coco getting a massive lead in front of Link. And now the identity, they are pretty neck and neck, but here we go. First part of the identity. I do believe they get it slightly nicely. Coco with a bit of a clip, allowing Link to get a bit in front, but that's not enough. Link clips, can he save it? No, his wheel is stuck and he cannot get out. It's an ace for IZI DREAM, and oh no, that's not what you want to see as an EXALTY member or a supporter. No. That's an ace, 3 points, and this is not even your map pick. Yeah, that's not even your map pick. So
well, I mean, they've shown great pace, right? They've shown good pace.
Yeah.
It's just down to whether or not will there be a mistake out of IZI DREAM, right? That's the first thing, right? Because Worker already with a small mistake, he's behind by 2 tenths. He's still in the fight, but he's behind by a little bit too much to really like bring himself. Yeah, he's already clipped. There you go. He's got a reset on top of that. So that is huge mistake out of him. And so now it's all down to Coco. And if Coco can keep it together here, right, and at least stop the ace, that would be huge. But that's not gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah. The ring CP incident right there. Unless we see one of the most craziest turnarounds on this map, I feel like this one is a bit of a cruise.
No way, right? But there ain't no way, right?
Surely, ain't no way this. I mean, McQuattro even going for the safer flick as well. Yeah, they know. I'm pretty sure they know the gap. So this is a back-to-back ace, and we're tied again, ladies and gentlemen. Like nothing changed. 5-5. Do we go back into the draw cycle, or do we get a bit of an interesting? So far, it's only been aces and draws, no victories so far, which is fun to me, of course. But yet, then again, freestyle just gives this opportunity for these rounds to happen. It's constantly draws, aces, and victories. On TMCL happens often, but here so far, not the case. Definitely not the case.
Not the case. Yeah, definitely not the case. And if you're IZI DREAM, right, that was the one round you could allow it, because you just aced the last round, right? And now you know, okay, we have that buffer, and at least you create that buffer, because now we're back to tie, right? And of course, you could win the next round, but at least you got all those big mistakes out of you, right? Right? Okay, no mistake this time on the nose steer. That was 2 rounds in a row where there was a mistake out of IZI DREAM on the nose steer. Luckily, though, no mistake this time around, as no incidents in the ring CP either. Let's see if McQuattro, Worker, Coco, and Link can keep it together here, because now it's very side by side for everyone. There is a big fight as McQuattro has a big lead, but because of the big jump, he will get caught up by the others here. It is a draw formation, but Link overtakes Worker. Who risks the most? It's Coco who risks the most, and he gets overtaken by Link. It's now an ace formation as McQuattro and Link. McQuattro clips, but it's not enough because it's still an ace, and that is an ace, ace, ace. Rounds back to back to back, and that's EXALTY clapping back now saying, you do your best to IZI DREAM, as now IZI DREAM are down by 3 after being up by 3. This is a huge moment now.
And we see an early mistake by Coco. Same mistake as McQuattro, sliding out on the wet plastic. It's all up to Worker now. He has one job, and it is to get first place, at least to make this game go a bit longer. Any mistake here, and I think it's pretty much GG. Worker is in a good position, but it's an EXALTY hunt in this case. They can smell the blood in the water. The Finn and the Frenchman going side by side. Worker going so low. What a risk there to get such a... But Coco is completely out of it as well. So it's Worker, but Worker goes so wide. I think he even clips the lamp, giving Link and McQuattro the perfect opportunity to get around. But oh wait, how does Worker just... How does he keep that speed? He's still in it. I am absolutely baffled, but can he get the first place? This is the only way he can keep IZI DREAM alive. McQuattro, if he gets first place, this is GG pretty much. Here we go. McQuattro makes a mistake, but it's enough. Is it? Oh my god! Oh my god! What a round! McQuattro makes a mistake, IZI makes a mistake, and it's 0.008 of a second between 3 players, and IZI DREAM is kept alive. And oh my god, what is that round? It looked so comfortable, and we just turned it around. We go again, Quantum. It's not over.
It's not over till it's over, ladies and gentlemen. And IZI DREAM need an ace here, and it's definitely doable, especially if Coco is not behind by 13 seconds like he was in the last round. My goodness, could you imagine if he was in the fight as well? How close that would have been. But at this point in time, it is now up to EXALTY just to get first or second place, right? As long as they don't get third and fourth, right? They win. Right now, they are in third and fourth, but they need to get at least second place. They get 1 point, and they put this map to bed. They tie it 1-1, all right? If IZI DREAM ace, we are in overtime, and at that point, anything goes. Worker and Coco side by side as they head closer and closer to the identity. Down this downhill we go as Link and McQuattro try to catch up. It's not going to be enough just yet. They're behind by 0.3. Let's see if they can risk enough on the identity. And there you go. Link, he's going to not just go for second, but go for first. Look at his risks. Look at his lines. What a comeback. And they put IZI DREAM to bed. That is a draw, but it's enough for EXALTY to win the map. It's 1-1.
Holy moly, when it mattered the most, Link provides. It was needed. He needed to deny the ace, and he does it with style. Clean identity, clean round, and absolutely taking every bit of air out of IZI DREAM. It was a dream on that map, but it got crushed. And now we move on to the next map. You thought the action is over? No, no. This is only map 3, ladies and gentlemen. We're going even longer, and I'm sure we all want a quick round. Maybe some people have plans tonight. I don't. Let's see how far we go. Reps is the next map. A very close match to go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is, of course, a map pick that was done by EXALTY. So, EXALTY's pick. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going. That must have been a good adrenaline rush of that previous map. At the moment, we see at least it's a draw formation at the moment. Worker and Coco taking first and fourth. Currently a very calm round. Nothing very special happening apart from Coco falling a bit behind. But he goes for a wider line on the dirt, so he's able to catch up a bit. Worker going a bit wider. Has to maybe perhaps release a tap to lose a bit of speed. And EXALTY are currently in the lead, but we have this section who wants to go a bit tighter, get a good line, good speed, going into the loop. Now for the penalty grass section, you want to go as tight as possible and keep it going. Not too much penalty grass, but currently it seems Link and McQuattro comfortable lead. But will the identity have something else to say? So far, Coco with a lot of speed overtaking MiQuattro. Can Link hold up to the first place? And indeed he can. And MiQuattro makes a huge mistake and allows Worker to take it, which is a draw. And out of nowhere, EXALTY loses a victory. It's a draw again.
Yeah.
So many of them on this against these two people. Jesus Christ.
It's close.
We go again.
We go again. And it's really, really close. And I like this. I like this a lot. It is so close. As every round, it could be a draw. And then suddenly, right, it turns into an ace. Right? Or the opposite. It goes from an ace formation to a draw. And that's the kind of rounds that you get up for, right? That's the kind of rounds that get your blood pumping. But because we get the back with these two teams, my blood is currently pumping on like what, 150, 160, I'm sure, as my hyperactivity is not being helped out whatsoever. Worker currently in the lead. MiQuattro is in second. Coco is in last as he watches Link and MiQuattro just ahead of him, and he's just hoping that Worker keeps it together here and stays in the lead as we continue on this draw formation here. Worker trying to keep it together, trying to keep this lead intact, but that's MiQuattro now in quite a bit of a lead here. Let's see if he doesn't make a mistake this time around. Onto this jump. That's Coco with a mistake here as the Worker takes the lead, but he fails it. And oh my goodness, it's still a draw though. Even though he failed the jump, he still got the finish. At least there was that. Link did fail the jump and did fail the finish, but he still got the safe one with enough speed. Coco just could not keep up.
Yeah, and we see MiQuattro just literally holding on for dear life with one wheel to just get into the finish as well. And it's just the tale of reps. You just have to hope to God that your wheel holds on, you land somewhat decently, that you get that upper finish instead of that safe finish. And it's two draws in a row, but now IZI DREAM showing a bit of pace, and we see Coco going for the wider line, and it's so much faster. But it's still a tight race. MiQuattro having to adjust his line. I think he was fearing that he might clip, but he's still in the race. But IZI DREAM in a comfortable lead, currently 1 and 2. Coco going 2 inside and making a huge mistake, allowing now for EXALTY to perhaps take the round. Now let's see, Worker has all of the work to do, needs to deny EXALTY of an ace. And if we've seen anything on reps, well, that could just happen in a blink of an eye. There goes one. Does Link fall as well? Worker going strong. And here it is, Worker gets it. Where is Coco? Coco is so far behind that even if MiQuattro just bounces across the water, he has it. Coco had such a bad respawn. I do believe he hit those light poles so hard he had to hard respawn, and that's what his time loss was. But Worker just eating up EXALTY members in the identity like it's no tomorrow, Quantum.
Third draw in a row, right? As we go on to round number 4. Could you imagine this just keeps on going? Draw.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. I think our hearts would not be able to take it, right? We're only on map 3 of match number 3 of the day. Like, we still have one more match after this, right? We have the big matchup as well, right? The match of the week coming up after this. And so there's still a lot left to be desired here. MiQuattro and Link, right? They need to keep this together. But Coco goes ahead and he's in first place. So again, a draw formation. Worker has fallen down a second behind his own teammate, though he could catch up just a little bit, but not enough to really make a difference. Reps is very difficult to catch up on, especially if you're behind by 1 second over everyone else. Even though you might clip, you could still not lose a whole second here, as Coco is in that lead. He keeps it intact. Can he keep it intact as well as MiQuattro does clip? Coco falls off, and that's Link looking at the finish line. He'll win the round. Worker still gets second place. MiQuattro gets third. And finally, a non-drawn round. And it is EXALTY now with a lead. IZI DREAM need a win of their own now to get this back to a tie.
Yeah, and that was Coco faltering at the last moment. He had it really good, but that end part of that identity is so on such small platforms. It's very easy to clip your wheel there and just be completely dead. And as we can already see, currently still a mixed bag at the moment. So now EXALTY DREAM looking to upset them. They've had really good rounds so far, but it has come out to the end. Of course, identities playing a huge role in this case. It is very tight so far. Draw formation once again has been taken. In this case, I believe, oh, actually, McQuattro is currently 4th. So currently, as I say, they keep switching positions left, right, and center. Currently, we have 1 and 4 for EXALTY DREAM, 2 and 3 for EXALTY. Going into the penalty grass section. Who gets it better? It's good. The less penalty grass you take, the better. And here we go. Worker is 4th, but he has been really good on the identity. Can Coco survive? Coco is really good. Worker pushing it very hard. Is it going to be an ace for EXALTY DREAM? And indeed it is. Worker just pushing EXALTY aside every single time. Coco now gets first. It's an ace for the boys. And it's a 2-point lead for EXALTY DREAM and a possibility to take the map with an ace.
Listen, when I said that EXALTY DREAM could win the round and tie us back up, right? I did not mean an ace. I just meant a round win. That ace now is very detrimental to EXALTY because they need to ace back or win 2 rounds in a row just to tie us up at 9-9. At that point, that is... you'd have the momentum on your side, sure, but... it's not the way you want it to go. You definitely want to ace back here. You definitely want to answer back with a hard ace. But Coco and Worker are in this fight again for the win. They are looking to win another round here. Although Worker is behind by 6/10, everything can happen in the identity. Coco keeps his lead. Link is in 2nd. And McQuattro, he's in 3rd place, just behind, as Link has a little bit of a slow section there. Coco also does have one, so McQuattro takes the lead, and Link takes it away as well. It's a 1-2, it's an ace! Can they get into the finish in this formation? Yes, they can! Coco can't even finish! They were side by side, even though McQuattro clipped, and it was looking like Coco could stop the ace at least, but he clips himself and did himself a quite nice parking job, but not a nice finish. Oh no. EXALTY take back that 1-point lead. EXALTY DREAM need an ace to win this game and go to round number 4, map number 4, or they could go and win this round, bring us to 9-9 and overtime. If they draw this round, they must absolutely win the next one.
Yeah, and this is definitely what we have been signing up for as well. It was very close in the end, but McQuattro's wheel clip actually helped him get into the finish. A bit better. Worker hit the pole of the finish, and we get to see another close round. Coco going for the wider line, and he has the speed to win the game. They are all neck and neck, and we've seen Coco has been very strong on the identity, but we have plenty of map to still go. Hopefully no mistakes early on as well. McQuattro really going for the inside line, pushing every aspect of it, but Coco has a much better line, a lot more speed, and we have a 2v2 scenario. Link goes for a lot of inside line, but it takes a lot of penalty grass, but it evens out in the end. And now, who gets the identity? We go on to McQuattro is dead. Easy end. Worker and Coco. Worker make a mistake, so it's now going to be a draw if no mistakes happen. McQuattro, Link. Link makes a mistake, and it's a thrown draw, and it's a 9-9. Our worst fears are happening. If we get a draw, it's overtime, ladies and gentlemen. We go the distance. Oh my god, Reps delivering as it has. The identity is absolutely lethal today. Absolutely lethal.
Definitely is. I think it's as lethal as, oh my goodness, you could definitely think of a few, but parkour definitely killed a lot of players. And this Reps identity, right? It's not necessarily the hardest, but it's the one where you can risk the most, right? And when you risk a lot, you can definitely get yourself a lot of clips happening. Of course, you also have agility dash, right? That one is very well known for what it can do to you, right? But this Reps identity is just make or break, especially in a situation like this, right? This could be the last round here. McQuattro gets overtaken by Coco into the loop. Coco keeps his lead. Link is in third now, so it is a draw formation. If Worker stays in fourth place, Coco needs to win this round. If there's no mistakes from either player here at the start, that's Link. McQuattro needs to win this round. McQuattro must win. McQuattro wins. Coco fails. Coco fails. Worker gets second. Coco fails again. Link, he's again in last place. Oh my goodness. We go to a draw.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What just happened? Link and Coco crumble like biscuits on a plate, and we go to overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, it goes the distance. We go for the overtime. Hopefully we don't get the same situation that we had with Trolla and A300, where they went 17 rounds of draws. So far, every time we've had an overtime, the team has taken the next round. Will we see the continuation of that, or will we go the distance? Link makes a mistake. It's up to McQuattro to get the draw. Oh no, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Unless McQuattro makes a huge mistake, this is setting up for a draw again. Coco with a good line as well. Worker is a bit behind, but Link is 4 seconds behind. So it's all up to McQuattro. All eyes on the Finn. Can the man prove his worth? Can he show these IZI Dream boys how it's done? But he is going up against Coco. Coco has been a bit faltery on the identity, but Worker has been pushing a lot. So here we go. Final jump before the identity. Do we get the draw? First jump, here we go. Coco gets it clean. McQuattro, can he deny it? In this case, not. If Coco gets it, this is skim over. He doesn't!
They both failed it.
Win. Oh my god, he gets the safe win. If McQuattro had gotten the top win, we could have gotten another round, but it was a wheel missed. And IZI Dream take the round. That is not how you want to lose it. Oh no, that is a despair if I've ever seen one, Quantum. That is a full despair.
That is a full despair indeed. Listen, that went 9 rounds. All right? 9 rounds on a grueling map like Reps. And now we're on Slippy Slides. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to go 9 rounds, right? 100%? 100%. This is totally going 9 rounds as well. That was one map. That felt like the entire series just went and gone, right? That one map could have just been the whole series and everyone would have been happy. That was one map. We have at least 2 more to go. And if EXALTY wins this map, we still have 2 more to go afterwards, right? And if it ties 3-3, we go to map 7, which is parkour again, right? How? We have so many maps ahead of us that could potentially happen. If this goes 4-1 in favor of IZI Dream, right? It's still going to be a really long match for a 4-1, which would be absolutely a disservice to what kind of series we've just had. I kind of hope EXALTY just wins this just to bring us further and further and deeper into this game. Because right now, McQuattro's in the lead. How many times have I said that during this cast? And Link is right behind him, though, in third. Coco is currently in second place, looking to steal away the victory here, as that's Worker nearly overtaking Link. Both Frenchmen fighting for the last spot here. Coco takes the lead. McQuattro slides out with the watery wheels as Coco takes the lead. Link now needs to at least get second to stop the ace from happening. There's Coco in the lead. No mistake here out of Link either. And so it's looking like a round win for IZI Dream. Could have been a lot worse though.
Oh my goodness sake. For the love of God, ladies and gentlemen, this is just gonna be exactly like the other Slippy Slides, all over the place. We don't know who is going to win unless we see the final standings, and that is exactly what we have been looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, according to our schedule, we should have a match starting in 7 minutes. Throw that out of the window. It's a sequential schedule. We're going the long way now. It's currently McQuattro making a huge mistake here, allowing IZI Dream to take a very good position. Now Link needs to deny to at least keep the point deficit at 1 point. But looking at the moment, Coco in a good lead at the moment, keeping it in 3/10. Worker trailing behind, sort of shadowing his partner, ready to bounce if Link makes any mistake, or if in case Coco makes a mistake. which he in a way does. He does touch a bit, so loses a bit of speed, and now we go on to the first slide. You need to get it as early as possible. Oh, Worker goes for the inside line. What a great way to go at it, and Link is now so far behind. Unless we have a mistake on the identity, it's looking to be an EXALTY Dream ace. They go really wide, and it's Link absolutely sliding to oblivion. Coco and Easy Werder 1 and 2, and that is...
Ooh!
Coco makes a mistake!
Wait, Coco?
Can he turn around? Oh my god, he can't! He's so mudded, it's unbelievable! And it's a draw. How? Ain't no way, man. Man was nose boosting, trying to get the nose boost on the booster. Ain't work. That ain't how you do it, Coco. Oh my god, how does this keep happening, Quantum? How does it keep happening? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that is a rough way to go, right? You're looking down the barrel of an ace, and then, oh, okay, I make a small mistake. I'm still there, right? I can still. Oh wait, why am I stuck? Right? And you're stuck for so long that you get overtaken by the two others. That is so damning. That is so. It's heart-wrenching. That's the word.
Yeah, there's just no words for this, but. We gotta keep going. There's no way to look back now. Going. Yeah, 3-2 it is. We see a commanding lead for the EXALTY Dream boys, but it's all a mixed bag at the moment. I do believe that Miquatro has fallen a bit behind, but now we get to see a perspective from Miquatro, who makes a mistake. Worker goes for a very inside line, and it all has paid off so far, but Link gets it nice. He's very low as well, but it is a pretty awkward way to set up for the slide. He probably lost the gear as well, and it's again a picture copy. We have an EXALTY Dream ace on the platter. Can Miquatro deny? Goes for the inside line, but now goes a bit wider, and that's not what you want. You want to keep it on the inside. Ace for EXALTY Dream? Question mark? Will it happen? And it won't, but it is a victory. No. But Miquatro was close, 4,500s away, 45,000s away from denying another victory. Oh, that's a spicy round, but EXALTY Dream at least keep it in a victory. But again, close and almost another draw, Quantum. Almost
close just isn't good enough, though, right? Close, just not good enough. EXALTY need an ace here to take back the lead, and if they just win the round, they're only behind by 1. Right? If you're EXALTY Dream, though, if you ace this round, the map is as good as over, right? You're up 3-1, right? There ain't no way. You're up 8-3 if that happens. So, at this point in time, you definitely want this ace in your back pocket here. Oh, but that's a big mistake out of Coco. And Worker
also.
Worker, where are you going, my friend? The track is the other way. It's not up in the air. Miquatro and Link side by side and ahead of the whole rest of the competition by over a second. Surely, right? Surely. We cannot cast or curse these two any more than we already have. Here we go. EXALTY Link is out. Yeah, Miquatro, he's there as well. He does slide out. Does he have the speed? Oh, does he have the speed? He does, and he fails it. He fails it, and that's Coco in first place. Worker, where is he? Where's Worker? How's this a draw, man?
Oh, how? I can't. How is that a draw? Okay, we did kind of force the cast workers. We kind of literally begged for it to happen, but even that was miraculous, as we already see an early mistake by Worker. I mean, sorry to the but we didn't mean to cast your Curtis, but surely, come on. I'm sorry. That's all I can say, man. I'm sorry, Miquatro and Link. You'll get it this time, I believe. Of course, no caster bias here, but you know, we'll see what happens. Worker already behind by a second and a half. Link also falling a bit behind, so a bit of a mistake as well, so definitely not looking good. So we have a bit of a pairing up front with Coco and Miquatro, and Worker trying to catch up to Link. Now, who falters under the pressure? EXALTY have a good position to actually take a victory here as well, but we know what is coming. But it's first we go through here, pretty calm and steady at the moment. Link. Oh, Link makes a mistake, Miquatro makes a mistake, and it's a full ace setup for EXALTY Dream. They are 1 and 2, and oh, surely we cannot. It cannot happen twice, right?
No, it can't happen to the other team as well, right?
Surely.
There's no way Coco and Worker fail this ace, right? No. It's 9-4. Hey, listen, you know me, right? I have a very powerful caster curse, right? Okay. Actually, Kriidy's experienced it firsthand, funnily enough, to my hands.
It ain't fun, I'll say that. But this time, EXALTY DREAM at least pull it off. It's an ace and a perfect setup for a 3-1 lead in the tracks. And let's see what happens in this round. Now, EXALTY, 2 aces. That's all you need. How hard can it be? You've already thrown a few. Worker makes another mistake. Here you go. You have another chance. Let's take a look at, in this case, Coco demand to deny the EXALTY lineup. Here we go. Good start in this case. No mistakes by the EXALTY lineup, so they are. Link falling a bit behind. I do believe he had to release a bit just to avoid the clip. Here we go. So now in the lead at the moment, Coco holding the fort for EXALTY DREAM. Can they hold it until the very end? Very comfortable now. McQuattro taking the lead over Coco. Coco going over the penalty grass, so he will lose a bit of time, but it's not too much, so he's still in the running. McQuattro in the lead. Like we said before, how many times do you need? Link risks it, but he has such a bad slide. Oh no. Allows for Worker to come back. And unless Coco and Worker have the biggest meltdown of their life, this is going to be a round for EXALTY DREAM. Here we go. McQuattro on the inside line. He has good line for this, but Coco is keeping it cool. Coco has the line, and that is GG. EXALTY DREAM take the map. Slippy slides with an ace as well to add insult to injury. And it's 3-1 for EXALTY DREAM. And it's just pandemonium at best.
Oh man, remember that round? Like, I think it was the first map of the second match where we said, okay, we're gonna have 2 draws, then 2 wins, and then 2 aces, right? That's literally what just happened. That is legitimately what happened. 2 draws, 2 wins, and 2 aces, but they all went the way of EXALTY DREAM, right? 6 rounds, all going the way of EXALTY DREAM pretty much, and EXALTY only 4 points in those 6 rounds. That is still a long map, right? But I think that 12-4 scoreline does not indicate just how close that match was, because the fact that it went 6 rounds rather than just 4, right, or 5, is still huge, right? It still showed that EXALTY were in that match. It's just that they could not get the wins, right? They could not get anything going. Whenever they tried to cook, everything they cooked burnt. And so at this point in time, right, EXALTY need to win 3 maps in a row. Schwienerim did it, right? They did it earlier on. And so if EXALTY DREAM, oh my goodness, it would be a massive meltdown if EXALTY went back and won 3 maps in a row here. Let's see if they can, though. Worker and Coco are trying their best to keep it together here, but Worker makes a big mistake, so Link will be in 3rd place now. McQuattro leads by over a half a second as we head into the identity now, as Coco leads into 2nd place. At least it's not an ace formation just yet, unless he makes a mistake. He's the only line of defense. If that is the case, and that is a mistake, it is an ace for McQuattro and Link. And EXALTY start off the right way as EXALTY go up 3-0. But there's more to it than just 1 round. You need to keep this lead if you are EXALTY. You cannot let EXALTY DREAM come back.
That's for sure, and it is EXALTY's pick as well, so you expect them to take this map as well. And in this case, of course, the important part is to remember, if EXALTY DREAM take this map, it is game over. So every eye on EXALTY, of course, as there's a lot of early little mistakes keeping us along a big cap. And we can see Coco pushing it as well with McQuattro currently. Let's see who does the ice wall the best. Coco had a bit of a mishap last time. Can he do it good this time? And not this time. Coco again makes the mistake. I believe he did it the last round as well, or was it Worker? I cannot remember anymore. Yeah. They are all blue, so one of them did make a mistake. But we have the same lineup on this case at least. Link is in front, McQuattro is second, but Worker had such a bad turn there. So he lost the speed, but he's able to get a good landing into the identity. Will Worker now be able to hold it again, or will there be another mistake? Will it be? Oh, McQuattro is getting closer, but gets a bit of a wider line, and unless a big mistake happens.
McQuattro? McQuattro?
Okay, it's good, it's good. A bit of a slow cook there, but he got it. Okay, it's saved, ladies and gentlemen, it's saved. It's 5-1. It's all good. A bit of a nail biter there in the end from miQuattro, but at least Coco was far enough behind for that round.
And now you're up, right? You are up by 4 points. If you are EXALTY, you cannot let this go to waste here. As well, that's miQuattro flying off into oblivion and beyond. As Link now is forced to fight this one, because if there is an ace here for IZI DREAM, it's 5-4 in favor of EXALTY, but that's again a 1-point lead, and that's not what you want to see if you're an EXALTY fan. Worker goes into this ice jump here, and it's perfect. Same for Coco. He goes a bit wide though, but at least he'll stay in 3rd place. Link gets up into 2nd now, as Worker starts to lose a little bit of pace over to Link. Let's see if Link, though, can beat him. In the identity, Link goes so wide, but so does Coco. He actually fails it. And Link, oh, he goes over so many road borders, he's lost it. And look at Coco, he's going to overtake him now. Oh, no, this has gone from bad to worse. If you are an EXALTY fan, as the round went on, you just thought, okay, at least they stopped the ace. Nope, mistake out of Link there in the end. Ace is in. Ace is in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5-4 in favor of EXALTY. They're only up by 1 now, and a round win from IZI DREAM ties us up at 6.
Yeah, and all of that great lead, they just had poop on like the smoky tires on Slippy Slide as well. Well, not Slippy Slide, Agility Dash, but we are back and forth, of course. So here we go. First slide on the... Oh, it goes a bit of a tighter, but I think Link was able to... Oh, Coco was actually able to keep the gear, but it is an IZI DREAM part here now. Can Coco get it nicely for once? He can. All of them get it nicely. Link with good speed, and he's able to hold it full speed. miQuattro has to release, so he's far behind. Link up to the task again. So far, we've seen some very awkward entries into the identity. Okay, everybody gets it good this time, but are they able to hold it all the way? So Coco eyeing up Link. Link going for the attack. He needs to take out Worker. Worker holding it nicely. Worker holding it clean, and Link touches. Is he able to hold it until the very end? And indeed he is. At least he avoids the ace. But we are tied. It's 6-6. All of a sudden, all of that amazing start EXALTY saw. Mochek, where is EXALTY's good start? Cannot see it anymore. It's gone. We're dead even again, Quantum.
We are once again at even Stevens, ladies and gentlemen. That is not what you want to see if you're an EXALTY fan, but IZI DREAM fans, oh, they're cheering the streets right now. 4 points away from winning this match between EXALTY and IZI DREAM, Coco and Worker. All they got to do here is take home a couple more wins. If they draw this one, actually, and then ace, or lose and then ace, or win and then ace, right? They win, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But EXALTY, will they let that happen? Right now, miQuattro is in last. He's behind by half a second about on Coco, and Link still fighting alongside of him. Worker is as well, and look at this. Everyone's side by side. It all depends on the lines here, on this identity, and look at Link. He's gone from 3rd to the lead. He's now leading this race, and miQuattro's got more speed than everyone else, but Coco somehow keeps it together.
No way.
Wait, Link, where did Link go? Link fell down, and so it's a round win for IZI DREAM. This went from a possible ace from IZI DREAM to a tie with EXALTY, and then the lead for EXALTY, and then it went from a lead to IZI DREAM back. Oh my goodness, what are we watching? It is so tight, it is so close, and this identity definitely can pick and choose its winners.
But look at this round. Worker with a massive mistake at the start. And what does EXALTY need for the win? An ace, ladies and gentlemen. And Coco is currently struggling so hard, it's not even funny. He's now behind the 1 second. miQuattro and Link in a comfortable lead. Coco making it, but he gets a good speed. Can he full speed this? This will give him a very good opportunity to overtake Link. Now Coco's shot to deny. If he gets, he needs to avoid the ace to get this match. Let's see. Identity, they are neck and neck. Who gets it in the end? Coco pushing, Link pushing, miQuattro, both all in going. It's miQuattro very nicely pushing. Who gets it in the end? It's a close round, ladies and gentlemen. miQuattro makes a mistake, and it is... ain't no way. miQuattro, where is miQuattro? No way! It's Worker coming in 3rd, and it's GG! It's game over. EXALTY
and
lose.
miQuattro does it again.
EXALTY lose, and it is game over just like that. It's the dreams of EXALTY coming true, and EXALTY absolutely gone to dust, and they go 0-1 in this week. It was there